So ngayon, natapos na natin yung discussion regarding the financial markets. Now, let's move on to the alternative coins or the alternative tokens, which is also a part of the cryptocurrency market. But first, let us understand muna kung ano nga ba yung pagkakaiba ng tokens sa coins under the cryptocurrency market. Now, the tokens are built on top of an existing blockchain. It represents utilities, governance, or assets and depend on the host blockchain to operate. Unlike coins na merong sarili nilang blockchain or it runs on their own blockchain. And it is used mainly as money or base assets rather than utilities or use cases. Now, it also used to pay network fees and secure the chains. Basically, coins is the native blockchains while the tokens are applications doon mismo sa blockchain. And coins are the infrastructure and yung tokens is doon or kung saan tumatakbo yung token na yun, particular token na yun. Now, the alternative coins or altcoins, kung tawagin, are cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin. So, it could be Ethereum, Solana, anything that is not Bitcoin is called an alternative or altcoins. Now, they are designed to extend, improve, or experiment beyond Bitcoin's original use as digital money. And it has different types or utility or the use cases or whatever use that you can do or you can be sa altcoins or alt tokens. Now, some of the most widely known altcoins or alt tokens are the stable coins, the utility tokens, and the meme coins. Now, maraming klase ng alternative or altcoins, but these are the most things that you have or that you need to know kasi mostly dito umiikot yung gagawin natin. Excuse me. Now, for stable coins are used as liquidity, settlement, and risk of parking. Now, nakapeg itong stablecoin na to sa fiat currencies and yung purpose niya is to preserve value and avoid volatility. Kasi nga, sa Bitcoin, di ba, umaakyat baba yung price niya. So, ngayon, stable coins are used para ma-avoid yung volatility or yung risk na bumaba yung value ng pera natin. Since hindi pa naman stable si Bitcoin and subjected siya sa ups and downs, ngayon, stable coins are there to make sure na hindi bumaba yung value ng currencies natin. Let's say, for example, from peso to US dollar token, which is under the cryptocurrency, or also known as USDT. Ngayon, if let's say, gusto mo nang magbenta ng Bitcoin, then you will receive a stable coin. Now, it is used to enter or exit trades without fiat money. Kasi nga, hindi natin pwedeng gamitin yung fiat money or the peso, the US dollar na fiat currency or government-created currency kung hindi siya inside ng crypto. And the stable coin or the fiat currency equivalent sa cryptocurrency is yung stable coin, which is the USDC, USDT, and other stable coins out there. Now, it is the backbone of crypto trading pairs kasi nga, siya yung nagiging pera natin when it comes to cryptocurrency. And its examples are USDT or US dollar, Tether, the USDC or US dollar coin, the PHPC or Philippine Peso coin, which is also now recognized in the Philippines, and etc. Now, what about the meme coins? Now, kung meron tayong stable coins, then most likely meron tayong mga meme coins which is high risk. Ngayon, unlike sa stable coin, meme coins are very volatile. Mainly because yung price niya is driven by pure sentiment and liquidity plays. And because of its nature, yung price niya is mabilis gumalaw or mabilis din bumagsak, right? And it is not ideal for long-term risk holding kasi nga high risk siya. So probably yung $1 mo pwedeng maya-maya lang is pwedeng $50 na, or vice versa. Pwedeng yung $50 mo maging $1 in just an hour or so. Now, again, it is a community and hype driven. Kasi nga, yung value ng coin na to is based on sentiment only, on how they perceive it. Based on its popularity, liquidity. Ngayon, ang tendency, ang nangyayari is parang trip-trip lang siya. Diba? Kasi nga, it is pure sentiment. So, kung ano yung sikat sa market, yun yung umaakyat na price. Yung umaakyat ng token or coins. And its examples are Doge, SHIB, and Pepecoin. So, these are the three major or widely known meme coins, but there are lots of meme coins out there, especially sa mga meme coin trading. Kasi usually sa meme coin trading talagang very risky siya. Kung crypto pa lang is risky na, what more sa meme coins? So it's very, very risky one. Now, let's move on to the layer 1 coins. The layer 1 coins are the main trading benchmarks after Bitcoin. Basically, it's the high capital markets, and it drives the market sentiment. It has high liquidity and cleaner price action in comparison doon sa meme coins. Kasi yung meme coins, usually, if makikita nyo yung charts niyan, very volatile. Merong mga pumps and dumps na nangyayari. Unlike sa layer 1 coins, wherein yung structure ng price is very or clean, mas malinis kumpara sa meme coins. Now, its examples are Ethereum, Solana, and BNB. Now, they are the widely known high caps na tokens or coins sa market. And if titingnan nyo, sila rin yung pangalawa, pangatlo, pang-apat, or top 10, included sa top 10 coins na hold or tinitrade ng mga participants. So, that's it for this alternative coins or altcoins. So, sa next video, pag-uusapan naman natin kung ano yung mga bid and ask price, yung mga buy and quote. So, base and quote rather.